Hello again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery with my new Meeden paint. And it's reputedly something I can use as a base layer that will not allow things that usually sink to sink. And we'll see how that works shortly with a 16 by 20 inch canvas. And I'm going to grab that as soon as I get my paint out of the way. I'm also going to focus again because I've had a little trouble with my camera focusing. I noticed these are from the church resale shop, and they're for cake or pie, and I figured they are perfectly flat and they're going to make great palette knives. I know that I want a dark edge on this, and I'm going to use some black on one side. I did order the Meeden black, but it didn't come. And I don't have any plan beyond starting, other than once I get my Meeden in place in the center as best I can, I will be adding some lines of color and swiping. Maybe even down through the black with my new palette knives, so-called. I just back push the spatula off. That way I have a good chance of covering my edge. This is the OXO Omelet Turning Flip and Fold Spatula. It's available on my Amazon link. And my Amazon link is on the link tree when you open it. It's directly below the video. It may be below Show More. It's also got pixels.com, Fine Art America, my website, Saatchi Art Link, Facebook groups, Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation Group for students, if you want to join us. We share lots of stuff, including questions and answers. And the monthly challenge this month was scoops, if it's still February. Not that it will necessarily still be February, it's hard to tell. I schedule my videos so they're not always current to the date they're made. Alright, so I've been dying to do swipes. And I really like using my acetate cards dipped in Floetrol. But the truth is, I have a dish handy for Floetrol if I panic and decide I can't do the Meeden. But the Meeden white acrylic paint made some incredible cells. If you watch Gail Burston at all, she's in my group, and she makes very imaginative, funky creatures and lots of palette art, palette knife art. I think I'm going to throw this spatula into the bucket as soon as I get all the paint off I can get. I might rub it in with my fingers. I really don't want to see any canvas, but that doesn't mean that that's going to work out that way. I usually like to prime things in advance, especially if I'm using black. But I think that it'll resolve itself pretty quickly. Am I covered all the way around? I don't know. I'm going to have to check that. I was more covered before I did that, though. Yeah, I'm looking pretty good. I'm going to clean off my spatula on my Lolafuse silicone mat. And I'm going to grab my Meeden paint. I'm going to give myself a good sized puddle right down the middle and tip it down and all around. I don't usually like to use a humongous quantity of paint, but I want to try this and have it work with enough. And I'm pretty close to having enough. Maybe I will just take my new tool and see how it feels in my hand and spread a little paint with it at the same time. Can't really see that, but it seems like the right amount to me. I am not Gail. She probably has a much better idea of what she's doing as far as spreading copious amounts of base layer. I do not think that it matters that I just did that, but I wish I hadn't done it exactly over the spot that it's dripping down underneath my table. So what I want is to use all my favorite colors, which is the Purple Flash from Folk Art, which is color shifting, Peacock from Deco Art Americana, which is a metallic or iridescent, some Hot Orchid. I just cleaned you out. Why is that? I have a handy dandy skewer and I'm going to use it again. Obviously something got right into my tip that I thought I cleaned out, but sometimes there's stuff in the threads and you got to keep your threads clean, and I've just discovered I had a whole bunch of stuff in my threads. I love watching that spread. And I really want to use the Venetian blue, which is the whole point of this. And I put it right here. There it is. I got it. So I wonder if I can go in both directions. And since this is an experiment, I'm going to try it. I'll wipe off my new tool. I want black. I almost forgot the black. It would be cheating to use the Amsterdam black. I'm going to try my regular black. And I'm not sure what I would be doing without gold, so I'm just going to keep right on moving in the direction of everything that I love and hope that it has enough colors, and I think it does. I hope it does. Kind of missed the turquoise. Let's start right there. Let's continue right here. The cells are nice. I may wind up tipping this. The cells are awesome, actually. Go Meaden. Well, I've never used this tool before, so I'm hoping I can get away with whatever I'm doing. I'm going to use the back of it if I dare. So I have over 95,000 going on. Oh, excuse me, I did it again. 91,500. 650. So what, if anything, should I do with that? Because the cells are tremendous. And I really wanted to play with more of my Venetian blue from Modern Masters. That's the Peacock again. Oops, I didn't want to get rid of those cells. But I suspect that we're going to get a progression of cells. At least I hope so. I'm wondering if I can just continue and use the Meaden as a base right there. I kind of want to scrape off my spatula. I'm calling it a spatula. Ooh, that was cool. That might be nice. I'm going to have to do a pretend Dutch pour with this pretty quick here. I'm thinking I would like to have a few lines that are in the original colors. especially if I can keep them and they don't sink. Not sure about the white. But I'm pretty sure about the gold. Still learning to use something new is pretty wild. Those cells are tremendous. I'm so glad I did not cheat and use the enamel or the Amsterdam black. That way we know for sure what caused those cells. I'm looking forward to playing with an airbrush next. I see canvas there, so I'm going to take advantage of that if I can get my purple to come out, which has been plugging up on me all day for no particular reason. I think it might be the perfect time to play with, experiment with a straw. I like that mark. That's pretty cool. I'm good with that. I want to put some silver in there. I want to just keep playing with everything. Back and forth makes those cute little jagged lines. Well, I'm kind of impressed, I have to say. And I'm looking forward to using some orange. I just don't know if I want to do it right here, right now. I know I want some more turquoise. I'm being called the turquoise. This is actually the Chrysocolla. This is another prism pour from Color Art. And it's an intense color. That's perfect in there. Look at that. That's gorgeous. What a nice bunch of cells. Just blowing back and forth and breaking up those hard lines. I really kind of want that gold thing I keep imagining is there. To really be there. Without a little tag of paint. I still feel like I have something over here that I want. So I'm going to keep playing with the Meeden right down the middle of that and see what happens. And if it explodes into cells, like I think it will, that's pretty cool. Got some nice cells. Oh yeah, I'm enjoying myself a lot. Thank you so much, Gail, for discovering and sharing this information. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing and take some more of that Meeden which seems to be a pretty intense cell activator as opposed to blooming type. I expect it will work a little differently with every brand of paint. But that's part of the fun of my process, is the experiments. Not complaining about my new tools either. So what do I need, if anything? It does seem... Okay, so my Meaden recipe was slightly different in that I never usually add water, and I added a little bit of water at the very end to thin it, because Gail told me it was a different consistency every time. So after I added all the Floetrol GAC 800 regular recipe that's under the video, I just added a little water. I like that black mark there. I've got 2 minutes to tell you guys I do sell my artwork. And whatever else I'm going to do, I need to think about it right now. I wish that would stop plugging up. And I've cleaned the threads out. Seems like any amount of Meaden paint at all is going to affect everything. Look at those cells. I'm going to have to let you guys look at those cells closer. I'm going to have a close-up. I'm going to torch first, or I'm going to torch as I give you a close-up. Check those out. I'm standing on my stool. I can't torch and move the camera at the same time. Those are awesome. Thank you, Gail. Thank you, Gail, so much. Let's torch to release the bubbles caught in the paint. Love my new pie cutter. Go to your kitchen center in your local thrift shop. Look for pie cutters. You do not necessarily need to buy expensive palette knives from me or anyone else. I almost forgot to blow that one out. So I love you guys. There's over 91,650 of you when last I checked. The torch is bringing up even more little cells. I am so in love. Thank you guys for being here. Please, please, please check my over 1,800 videos that you can find when you go to my YouTube channel on all playlists, creative playlists, all playlists. If you have questions, please feel free to ask me. I'll be happy to help you if I can. If I can't, I'll let you know. I got 1 minute left to tell you that I have a monthly drawing, and you can find out what the prizes are if you're a contributor through PayPal or Patreon to help support the studio. You can see the paintings on the exhibition video that's in the last 20 seconds on the end screens of every video. Please give me a thumbs up, like, share, and watch my videos longer. And when the notifications come out, all those things, including comments. Your comments are wonderful. Thank you, though. Help my standing on YouTube a little bit. We hope. Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links are under the link tree. My Amazon link means if you shop there, it's at no added cost to you, and it helps me out. I love you guys. I love you guys. I hope you take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. This is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida, at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery. Ecstatic. Just had the most fun ever doing this. Woo! Thank you for being here. I will see you guys anon. Priscilla out. Oh, Teespring clothing under the video. Check it out. All over print leggings and t-shirts. I'll see you soon. Remember, I do sell my artwork and give classes at the house in Spring Hill, Florida, and my email address is under the link tree. Bye for now. I love you. See you soon, I hope.